What's going on? We're back here for the very first time with Stair Dismount, also known as, I don't speak Finnish, Porasturvat? Porasturvat? I'm so sorry for any of my Finnish friends out there. So a little background on this relatively famous game, especially popular with Let's Players, is known as Turbo Dismount. You might have heard of it before. It's definitely the sort of thing I watched a bunch of videos of when it was the done thing. And sometime earlier this year, in January, I just looked it up and forgot, I think it was in January, they released a sequel, Turbo Dismount 2. And as a curious gamer does, I went on the Wikipedia page and started looking around at stuff and going, well, when did this team start making games? What are some of the other games they made? And found out that even before Turbo Dismount was a series of smaller, like, demo-type games, including stuff like Stair Dismount, and Truck Dismount was another one. Stair Dismount, I believe, was the first one. This was released in 2002, so it was hugely before its time in that sense. I believe Turbo Dismount 1 was released in 2014, so this is 12 years its predecessor. And unlike Turbo Dismount, it's a little less built up. It's just this one scene that's basically, I guess the idea was, in essence, to be like a tech demo for like the physics of the ragdoll model and everything. And so as you can see, it's not unlike something like Turbo Dismount. You sort of aim at them and you let them go when they're at a high force and you try and thump them around and get all kinds of points, basically. Nice! And so because this game doesn't have any like particular achievements or anything like that, being that it's like basically a demo, a tiny little demo from 2002, I thought it'd be fun to just get into it a bit and see if I could get a score of the score I set out for myself to hope and try and get. It was 200,000 points. Who knows if that's something that we're gonna get really easily, if that's something that's even possible, I don't know, but just to sort of play around with it a bit because Turbo Dismount is such a staple of like Let's Play culture and that sort of thing, if you will. I thought it would be fun to try this sort of proto version of it. My name is Admiral Adorable. Hee hee. Okay, so there's a no, I didn't say go yet. What are you doing? Oh, that's replay. Sorry, I see what you mean. So I can change the camera angle. I kind of like wouldn't mind like a back-facing camera angle so I can get a sense of like the vectors of this. Is there one? I guess this is probably as good as I'm gonna get it. All right. So sending it just right in the grundle with a decent amount of force got us 100,000. So what if we get it like going at like slightly an angle, but from a lower, then we do like punt it up and it kind of tumbles on the side of the stairs. The idea is to strike it as forcibly as possible, I think is anyway the objective. So if I could just do that and with the max amount of force, almost. Oh God, oh those are some unpleasant noises. Then maybe we'll get a better score than we got last time. It actually wasn't all that much better. But hey, we're on the leaderboard is yet one that I made. I'm assuming TAAT because that's the people who made the thing. These are all just like the default ones in the scoreboard, but was yet me? I don't know. So like I said, I have literally no idea if 200,000 is even slightly possible or viable, but I just wanted to let's mess around with it a bit and see what kind of things we're going to achieve. What happens if I like do it at a little wimpy force? Maybe it'll like really build up some more speed down the steps then? No, that was way worse than anything we've done. I see. Okay, tell you what if I like strike it right down in the back of the head, just like, Kah! And then really give you a good whack, and that didn't really do it either. It seemed like I had the best instincts of the first few times I went. But what if I like go like fully sideways? Just like, hang on, I need a better camera angle on this to really see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, what if I like send them backwards? Could I send them off the back edge and like really do some damage there? Oh, well that didn't quite have the impact I was sort of anticipating. What if I like really just get it like absolutely like knock you back on your arse? No, okay, this is not. Oh yeah, what if, wait, hang on. Well, there could be something here. What if we get it like right on, like it's like straight up from underneath them and we send them just straight up so they already take a bunch of damage from like flying up and down and then they go tumbling down the stairs. Then we'll have maximized the damage. That was really not, let's reset that one. Really just like hit them with the hardest you can and then, okay, no, that's not quite doing it. I think if we're gonna do that strat, we're gonna need to, I need to put it a bit from like, oh, heading. Wait, the heading is changing, but how does this work? Oh, interesting. And then they tumble. Wait, I gotta be able to see. So it seems like I simply don't have enough force to like, if I'm to try and like actually punt them like straight back. Even at the highest, like the best I can do is kind of get them to stagger backwards like that. But perhaps there's something to this idea of like hitting them. Oh wait, I see. I'm picking different parts of the body to whack. Oh, so I can like whack, like aim right for the skull. Really get you sent back into the stratosphere. Ooh, yeah, that'll leave a mark. Wait, if they keep tumbling, maybe they'll go down this. Yeah, and then no. But there might be like a way to do this because they're not quite centered on the stairs, where I could like get them going. Let's target like the center of mass here. If I could. angle it from here. Like maybe we could get them going sort of like down the stairs at an angle so they tumble and also fall off the whole staircase, and that'd do some serious whackening onto them, you have to imagine. Not quite as much whackening as one had previously anticipated. It seems like my first instinct was the best one, huh? I haven't come anywhere close to that first score I got when I just like gave them a swift boot to the rear. Straight down the stairs. You know, actually, I guess that's the thing, is really probably the best thing for points-wise, as soon as I get an angle that is a bit more conducive to understanding what's going on here. It's like right in the back and then up a bit, so I send them like forward and down, and they're gonna have a huge fall then. Oh man, straight out of the chest there. Even still, I'm not even really making what I had earlier. All right, 200,000 is seeming maybe a little unrealistic the further we get here. Have I already hit my peak? Is this really the best score I'm gonna get the whole time? Let's at least try and get 110,000, hey? That I'm sure I can do. Maybe if we try like sweeping your leg out from under you, like, oh yeah, that'll add a bit to your, oh yeah, that's gonna rack up your medical bill a bit. Let's try the other leg, but let's sweep it in the same direction. So we kind of like, oh yeah, flip your whole body out from, wait, no, I gotta see this. I gotta see the carnage unfold. Oh dear. Oh dear, no. Oh me, oh my. What you really want, what you obviously really want, is just to smack them straight sideways like this. So it seems like no matter what I do, they always end up going like in a normal way down the stairs. Now hang on, we mustn't give up so swiftly. I wish there was one camera angle that was like this, but like a little closer to them. Let's try striking center of mass and like pretty hard this way, shall we? Ooh, yeah, then really get them tumbling, and then a roll, and then an airborne, yeah, and then things were crunching. Things were in fact crunching. That's an ideal pose for a thumbnail right there. I just want to really like get some like distance on the other. I don't want to like just stick to straight down the stairs, you know? I feel like we need our murderous rampage to go sort of tangentially, like laterally, in interesting ways. It does seem like the first strike really needs to pick up some serious momentum. Otherwise, the stairs aren't long enough for you to really like build it as you fall. So I think I was onto something with the idea of like striking from the back to try and get them going forward, kind of like that. Oh, that's a hard fall. Yeah, that'll do some damage. What if we do that by like up a bit and with a bit more? Oh yeah, max power, made the max power. Oh, they tumbled a little more cleanly that time. No, that's no good. What if we like strike them right down on the top of the noggin and they just crumple? Oh man, that was some serious score right there. And no one can deny. I think our remixed goal of 110,000 is actually quite nigh if we keep on this strategic path. If we just like, I think striking the head really strong so that it goes right down into things is I mean, FBI, don't look at this video. But if we strike the head as forcibly as possible so that it goes right smack down into the ground, that's the way we're gonna get our good score that we want and desire. Oh, this is a dramatic camera angle right here. Oh, I guess we can target the neck as well. I mean, that sounds like it would hurt. I bet even like the initial strike would do a bit of, ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, that'll do something. That'll do something to you. Try that, but like from a low angle. Try and fairly straight on in max power. Oh, yup. Oh, yup. But no, it's not nearly enough. Let's go back to the original plan of center of mass, but like punting them up into the sky as much as possible. All right, interesting way for that to unfold. My God, how am I sucking now reaching the score I reached initially? I can't believe this was like literally the first one we got, or the second one we got, was it not? And I like can't rematch it. I literally had the winning strat from the very beginning. Okay, hang on, what was it if we like smacked them right into the grundle skyward? Well, that wasn't really enough strength, was it? Ooh, yeah. Ooh. It does definitely seem to like be like that the pressure point is the head with respect to getting you the most score. The objective is lethality. You're trying to do what would most likely kill a real person as much as possible, it would seem. Yeah, oh, that's doing it. That's doing it. What if I like fully sweep the foot precisely? Just like, oh, you know what? What if I like send a foot just like entirely sideways? Ah! Ooh. Man, can you imagine how much point that would have been if they'd actually struck their head at that point? What if we do a bit more airborne with the leg and really get them turn? That didn't really have the impact I sought. Maybe this is a bit too low, but if we strike the knee, then they're like a bit more, we'll go a bit more like fully forward into it. Oh no, oh boy. Oh dear. Yo, that was some serious beginner's luck I had getting that first score, huh? I feel like there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be like an angle at which you can do this that does get them like fully like over the edge here. That would be like such a huge fall, right? Rather than these gentle sort of light flops down the stairs we're doing. This is like how I get down the stairs in the morning. If we really just give it like a firm shove. Chest first. Thump. Good so far. Oh yeah, 2 hits on the head. Awesome. Seriously, how did I get 100,000 those first few times? Was it like right like this where I sent them like really hard? I must have gotten like 2 really good strikes on the head from like just the sheer height we gained. Oh, that was pretty serious. Oh, that was pretty serious. 110! Nice. So it is possible. It is possible. All right, tell you what, new objective for this video, 120,000. That, I believe we can do it. We're only just beginning to tap into our potential if I just keep with this similar angle and strike it with a little more force each time. I was only with, I was 1 bar off the max score. I think we can do better. If I actually get the perfect max score one of these times. Do you think that'll be the exact same score we just got? Oh wait, no. Okay, there's a little bit of randomness, just enough randomness to the physics of this that if I just keep smacking along this particular trajectory, the 120,000 will be in our grasp. Ah, max score. Come on, that's gotta be a sweet 120K for me. Maybe I'm kind of like I'm nervous to even try messing with the trajectory of this at all. It's like straight on the back thing seems good, but if I just give it like a little bit more down instead of sending them a bit higher, and those particular first strikes to the head will have a bit more a bit more wallop in them. Maybe just like a little more up. And then let me see. Ooh yeah. Oh, and then next another hit to the head. Oh, okay, no, I've gone too much up now. There is entirely too much up in this strategy. Let's angle it like a bit more, even a bit more down than we were doing before, and make sure it's like straight on as we can. The heading should be like as close to 0 as possible. It's the pitch that we want like angled up a bit. But striking in the torso, the center mass seems to be the way. Because then it also does this whiplash thing where the chest goes forward and then the head snaps down to the stairs. And then we need to crack some skulls. That's the objective. Man, I forgot just how bleak these dismount games are. Anyway, yeah, max power! Oh, yeah, 1 good one. 2 good. Wait, no, I've really had like the perfect, absolutely like picture perfect. Pitch-er perfect? Stupid. Angle earlier, and I messed it up now. Okay, I'm doing too much up now. It was like almost straight on the back, wasn't it? Just a little bit up, and I don't want the heading skewed into either side because that will that will displace the power of the strike. If it's like a glancing blow, it needs to be like right onto it. You know what I mean? So I want okay, not max power, but the angle's a lot better. The whoa, 136,000. Oh, it was way better than I could have even ever imagined. Holy snap! That was spectacular. Let's try that with like a max power, can we? Oh yeah. You're gonna want to get that checked out. Max power. Let's see if that does for a score. Oh yeah. Oh, well, that was actually worse. I guess the max power isn't as important as at what point the head strikes, is it? Let's just try and get that pitch a little higher, shall we? Pebblunk! Oh no. Hatwonk! Ooh. That wasn't ideal. Oh, max power! Oh, 2 big strikes. Oh, their hands covered their head. Their damn survival instincts. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's no covering the head that time. Oh, man. Now that's a good one to end on. So there you go. Stair dismount. We did not achieve the objective of 200,000. I have no idea if it's possible. I feel like if the physics just worked out in your way and you got like 3 good head hits down the stairs, each one got like 6,800 or 68,000 or so. Maybe it could happen. But I'm quite pleased we knocked our 120,000 goal out of the park and went straight to 130,000. So there we are, that was fun. One of the things I love about video gaming as a hobby is you can go from like really deep thought-provoking experiences that really like put your psyche in a special place. Something like Celeste or like Minecraft or something like that really like it does something to your brain and it really like activates it and exercises it and takes it somewhere special. And then you can just be like, throw the dummy off the stairs! And it's fun as hell! Gaming contains multitudes. I think that's what we learned today here. Anyway, the next video on the channel is going to be some more Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. That's topical, because that is also a game that contains multitudes, shall we say. One more time for good luck, let's watch them. Whoa! Ooh! Oh yeah. They weren't covering their head at all. It got all of that. That's all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Was that it? And there's something else I didn't like. These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's ignored.